From the Big Sea, a memoir by Langston Hughes. One night there was a terrific fight at the Grand Duke. It began like this. A little French danseuse named Annette was going to have a child. Feeling badly, no doubt. Annette began to feel very spiteful to those clients who didn't think that they could afford another bottle of champagne. So one night the owner of the place asked her not to come back anymore. He called an attendant to eject her, and Annette would not go. The attendant laid hands on her and pushed her, struggling in her satin evening gown, toward the door. As she passed the last table, Annette seized the patron's champagne bucket, ice, bottle, and all, and flung it straight at the proprietor at his cash desk behind the bar, whereupon the attendant slapped Annette to the floor with one blow of his hand. Then it was that Florence, the famous entertainer, that same Florence who snubbed millionaires nightly, arose from her table near the orchestra to defend the little French danseuse in her trouble. Florence wore an evening gown of gold and a spray of orchids in her hair. She swept across the floor like a handsome tigress, blocking the path of the waiters who, at the bidding of the management, rushed to eject the little danseuse. Florence said, "Don't touch that woman. She's a woman and I'm a woman, and can't nobody hit a woman in a place where I work. Don't put your hands on that woman." By that time, the little danseuse had risen from the floor and seized another ice bucket, which she sent whirling into space. Customers dodged behind tables. The orchestra struck up "Tuck Me to Sleep in My Old Kentucky Home" to drown out the noise. A waiter did lay hands on the chanteuse, but Florence laid hands on the waiter. Then the Negro manager laid hands on Florence, and a battle royal began between the women and those who sided with the women, and the management and those who sided with the men.